Taurus. Welcome. Hi, I'm Jamie, Soulshine 1111. It has been a long time, I feel like, really, since I have been on YouTube. There's reasons for that. Working through it. Glad to be here now. All right. Really, actually, happy to be here now. If you have not found me yet on Facebook, please do, and subscribe here if you would. I don't have a lot of followers here. I'm not very consistent on my YouTube. Like I said, working through it. Okay, my own issues. I am consistent on my Facebook. I drop information and downloads on what I receive on the planetary shifts and how those affect us. I do that in free card drops on Facebook often. So virtually with every new and full moon, respectively. All right. Anyway, I've been a reader my whole life. Practiced my whole life at it, to be honest. Lots of schooling. Become a therapist. So that's a little bit about me as I step back into this YouTube role. I'm excited about it. So anyway, find me on Instagram also and follow me there. And if you would like your own personal reading and dive deep, you guys, I'd love for you to reach out. All right, if I can help you in any way, I'd love to. You can find me also, check out my website, see what I offer. It's not been updated, but you can learn a little bit more about me there at soulshine1111.com. Anyway, yeah, subscribe to this shit. Like me on Facebook if you would. Tell all your friends, and follow me on Instagram. Be super grateful. All right, anyway, glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Lots happening, all right? Taurus, as we enter this new year, right? Welcome to 2020, your new beginning, okay? Wow, as a fixed sign, I'm guessing you guys are feeling, well, there's a lot of things happening. And like I said, check out, I don't want to go too deep into it because on Facebook, that's where I typically do that. But with Pluto and Saturn doing all of these things up above and these transits, and your ruling planet is Venus, I'm guessing, okay, Ebles, that you're feeling a little bit more sensitive as far as what you're going through, maybe more in tune to a lot of others around you in this over this holiday season. Okay, what I'm feeling also is perhaps there is some sort of, and this is coming up in all of the personal readings that I give, along with some of these Facebook readings that I give as well. With what's happening in the planetary shifts above, Taurus, what I'm really getting is, even though you're super stubborn, all right, that's kind of, although yes, stubborn still, but I think in with Saturn and Pluto in transit and Venus doing all of these things up above, and these new moons and the solar eclipse, all right, all of these things happening, if things are activating internally, that you're allowing yourself to release a little bit of that stubborn energy. Just gonna go out on a limb with that one, all right? And you're doing this perhaps because you're diving deeper than you've allowed yourself perhaps in the past, all right? Recognizing your own hurts, recognizing your own truths, recognizing and then these things, and therefore recognizing the struggles you've had and have been faced up against, and therefore being, actually, what I'm hearing is being inspired then by your own journey. And so that brings in this whole new set of emotions and sensitivity in regards to others, and empathy. All right, undeniable empathy. And Taurus, you typically are very empathetic. I definitely will say that about your sign. It's a beautiful thing. You're determined and you're deep, and that's gorgeous. That's a beautiful thing. With the full moon coming up in Cancer, I want to say on January 12th, if you're feeling super sensitive now, brace yourselves, Taurus. You might feel even more so on the 12th, all right? Or that week, leading into it as that portal opens, preparing us for it. So regardless, I'm here, glad to be here. It's a little bit of download for you. And I'm going to drop some cards for you guys. How about a reading? Huh? How about a reading? All right, let's see what your overall energy is. All right, guys, let's see where we're at with this overall energy reading for Taurus, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, cards are flying out. Let's see what we've got. Wow. Okay. So this one just came up in the last reading, the cap reading, 27. So dialing in on a completion of some sort of cycle. Okay, 27 in numerology, when you add that up, you get 9, and that is nearing an ending for a new beginning, okay? You're feeling perhaps more healthy, right? Remember when I mentioned that you're a fixed sign, and perhaps you're recognizing as you dive deep your own truth and hurt and pain and all those things, and it has caused you then to dive deep and be inspired more so by your struggle than ever before, all right? So this is giving you a rebirth of vitality internally, all right? A new surge of energy to end what was, if you haven't already, and now allow yourself that cleared space to step into something new, okay? And I say that as I look down, the next card that fell out with it is 7. Spiritual growth, all right? Good luck, all right? The Green Witch, when she pops into a reading, it's like a fresh new light, like springtime on the horizon, all right? And I say on the horizon because this was a 9, this is a 7. So there is a lot of spiritual growth happening. It's kind of like almost that you're deciding now to ride the wave as they come and not trying to it's like your ego, okay? Versus that stubborn nature internally, that ego, you're actually shifting, if I can say, all right? And getting ready to actually carry out a new change in you. Still very grounded, very determined, but you're shifting and you're deciding instead of being stubborn, there's more growth than not. and then, right? You see where I'm going? And then that gives you a broader opportunity to ride the wave and just see where you go. It's like a game changer is happening in your life right now, Taurus. Am I right? Let me know in the comments. But the overall energy surrounding these two cards, which is basically a rebirth, okay? These cards, endings for new beginnings, are gearing close to it because you're spiritually awakening, all right? Is a 33, vulva. So this is 6, unconditional love for yourself. See the dead leaves around that person? This is an earth grounding card is what I'm getting to. You're, for whatever reason, Taurus, what I'm getting is you're feeling guided. Prophetically, you're feeling a direction, this push. And I'm, like I said before, it's like you are kind of you're awakening here as you dive deep and recognizing your own truth and your own heart and all that stuff. But I think there's more to this, Taurus. I think that you're prophetically being guided, and maybe you're not even sure what's guiding you as much as your own heart, but you feel as though there's some sort of energy outside of you. That's giving you, helping you and guiding you into paying more attention to your own intuition and what to think and what to believe versus where you were before in that little bit of kind of that, I don't know that control is the best word for it, but as a fixed sign, just kind of being set in your own ways, but you're releasing that. See these dark leaves surrounding? It's kind of like it's falling away. You're becoming new and feeling more vital because of it, for yourself and for others. This healing energy is like taking over you, Taurus, perhaps. And keeping in mind, though, it does, her hair is blowing in these directions this way. So it's kind of almost like you're stepping into your new and riding that wave, accepting what was for what it was and moving forward for what can be. I don't know, but it's certainly growth. Yeah. you're feeling guided. And I think that there's outside sources, perhaps outside of yourself and your own heart and gut, that is helping you along the way, that you are recognizing. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Let's get into a more of some depth here. Let's drop some cards, Taurus, and see. All right, for Taurus angels, the Selenite wand. Yeah. There is some sort of conflict, though, holding you back. Wow. All right. So these are all in reverse. Doesn't mean necessarily bad, okay? But the first card out, and it came up in reverse, okay? It looks like this. This is the Six of Swords. So some sort of communication needs to happen to move forward and make that 9, okay? A 10, a total completion. And it could have to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're just trying to get balanced first is what I'm really receiving here. You're trying to get balanced, okay, as you dig deep before you move forward in communication with somebody to then make that 9 a 10 and complete a cycle, right? It could also have to do, you see here's another 9, wow. It could also have to, in reverse, the 9 of Cups. It's like stand upright, okay? It's like accomplishment, knowing what you've overcome type thing. But I'm getting a few different messages here about this card. So this is a 9 of Cups. It could have to do with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But it's almost as though there's an unwillingness internally of releasing something to move forward. And it's almost like as though, okay, so next we've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost as though it's been so comfortable to be in this space that if you were to step away from it, like in an odd sort of way, what I'm getting is that this non-communication and this inability to fully want to be ready to release whatever this could be that I'm talking about actually feels like a more grounding energy, and so balanced energy. But I feel like also with the card that came out next, it's you're fooling yourself. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. This is what I'm getting is like there's that stubborn Taurus, that bull-headed Taurus in there that knows something needs to be communicated, but it's difficult to do that because there's some sort of balance and comfort in that and not. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting, Taurus. It's like this is okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it's just almost like almost an enjoyment in this replaying of cycles because of the comfort, right? And it's like if you stepped out of your comfort zone, okay, and listening to then your guides or whatever feels like you're guiding other than your heart and your gut. And I don't mean to laugh, Taurus. I don't mean to laugh, but it's almost like, okay, it's that comfort in the unbalance that's balanced. If that even does this make? But it's like avoidance of something, of your own growth, knowing full well knowing you need it, right? You need to just step out of this comfort zone and communicate something to end something, and maybe and only you will know. I am not a Taurus, so this is this is what I'm getting. All right, so and I don't mean to laugh, Taurus. I don't mean to laugh. It's like because maybe I laugh at the irony of just finding so much comfort in our stuck. All right, but because these are reversed, it's almost it's ironic and silly, and this is why I laugh, is because you've got these things just screaming to move forward in your rebirth, but it's also got these things screaming, okay, and not. You're holding yourself back. How about that? And that's the irony and the beautiful twist of it all, is because the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, the High Priestess in reverse. Now, when she steps into the picture, like she has just now, it's like the High Priestess is that know all, say nothing. All right? But she's in reverse. And so it's like, you know, all of this is happening. You know what needs to be closed out, and you're dialing in on it, in your own truth, and what would make you feel better. But it's like this constant fight internally to make it happen. But there's still this surgence of new energy that internally that is fueling you in a new direction, and to go into knowing that you need to go in a new direction and close out whatever this 9 cycle is. Oh, Taurus, let's get some I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so relatable. All right. It is relatable. I will say that much. Yes, I'm channeling, but I am enough not channeling to understand that this is relatable for so many, and then maybe that's why I laugh. Okay, okay, whatever. I'm going to get some clarification, please, on the communication card, these 6 of Swords. For Taurus, what kind of insight can you give us? How about the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Cups, please? Thank you for Taurus. Angels, my guides, spirit above, use me as a clear channel for Taurus. Insight on the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Cups for Taurus, please. Any clarification that you can give us, please, angels? Thank you for Taurus. All right, that's a lot. I'm not going to take all those. I feel like I'd be here for days. I will say King of Swords just is there on the top. So it's like communication. You know something needs to happen. You know you're in charge of the communication that needs to happen. All right. Oh my God, so many. Okay, Kings of Wands, but it's in reverse, and there's a bunch of cards there that I'm not going to take. Okay, but the King of Rods is Wands. So if there's an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your life, that could be significant. But it's like this passion internal, you know, but it's in reverse. So like it's there, but you're again, it's like the same energy. All right, just 1 or 2 cards on this, clarifying the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Cups for Taurus, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh, so much, you guys. They all just want to fall. All right, I'm going to take a different deck. Okay, let's get some clarification here on, I'm going to use this deck. Try something else. All right, clarification, please, just off the selenite one, angels, for Taurus and the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. What are some insight? What is holding them back? What is holding Taurus back? Any insight, please, for Taurus? All right. Okay, so mysticism. This did pop up in reverse. I don't typically take reversals in this deck, so I'm not going to. This is the awakening, your third eye. There's a little bit of confusion. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're going through perhaps this dark night of the soul. All right, I talked about it in my Facebook reading that I did New Year's Eve night. You'll see it there if you check it out. But it's like knowing something needs to happen, knowing there's magic right behind these doors. Okay, why do I walk past the doors and keep going in this energy and this kind of stuck, stagnant? All right, which is basically okay, or do I remove my veil and open these doors? There's sure light coming through them. Right? It's like this awakening process is happening, but because it's unfamiliar territory, Taurus, you're just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm kind of in comfortable space where I'm at. Nothing's really bad. Nothing's really great. I know that I should communicate something and open those doors, but I feel balanced but not balanced. Okay, let's get something else here for Taurus. Okay, yeah, you're at an impasse. Okay, exactly. Okay, this is all. Are you feeling stagnant? Are you feeling a little bit like yes, you're being directed prophetically, guided in a new direction. However, there's this internal comfort in staying where you've been, and so right now it's just this impasse. Okay, and it's just like your arms are ready for it, you're open for it, you're standing at the head of the path. Okay, that solar plex, his opening. Perhaps if you're getting tense in your belly, perhaps this is why, is you're holding yourself back. All right, boom. Bottom of the deck, overall energy for the clarifiers is you're in recovery of something, and maybe this is something that you need to follow through with, is overcoming this recovery. I'm getting some sort of could be addictions, could be a relationship, all right? But whatever this is, clarifying these cards, all right? Hymns why you're not moving forward, per se, knowing you should move forward, but why you're not is because you're trying to recover from something, whether it be a relationship, an addiction, whatever it is. What you're recognizing as you, this is also stands for your third eye, as you awaken, you are recognizing only you do hold the key. But the stubborn in you as a Taurus, as this bull, is like, it's like you're welcoming it, but you're also hesitant to welcome it. This new change. This, okay, and it's almost like bottom of the deck, overall energy, what's holding you back the most is you want to end a cycle, and it could be having to do with recovering, a recovery. However that relates to you, Taurus, only you will know that. But you're recognizing something needs to happen to end the cycles, all right? And that you recognize that only you hold the key to do so, all right? Interesting, Taurus. I am intrigued. All right. Beautiful, though. It is a beautiful reading. And I didn't mean to giggle, you guys. It's just so relatable. It just is. But so much grace, so much gratitude for you guys. All right. Let's get some oracle guidance for you. All right, Taurus. Oracle guidance for Taurus, please. Angels, oracle guidance for Taurus. Thank you. Okay, let's get no reversals, please, angels, unless otherwise guided. All right. Yeah, well, I see the bottom of the deck. It stands to say a lot about this card, and I will get there. Okay, let's see. We've got, oh, wow. Here it is, all of it. This sums up everything here, Taurus, is what I'm getting here. All right, nothing is going, as if you allow yourself, okay, to stay stuck in this impasse, all right, knowing full well that you just are ready to grow, all right, knowing these things, if you stay stuck in this impasse, all right, nothing's going to come of the situation that needs to be faced, all right, it's like void. It's like continuing off course. So, okay, that makes sense with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, is like you're more comfortable almost following fate instead of your destiny, which is where you're supposed to go. Both normal, both paths pre-chosen, I believe, before this lifetime, made by you, all right? But there's something holding you back. And if you continue to allow yourself this stagnant, stuck, out of comfort or stubborn, okay, nothing's going to come of a situation. And what I'm also being drawn to is this, okay, so this is the moon, and so it could be significant for Pisces in your life, because the moon card in the traditional tarot is the Pisces, okay? Their card is the moon. Also, if there is a Cancer significant in your life, all right, this could have to do with them because their ruling planet is the moon, okay? Just random, okay? Anyway, nothing's going to come of this situation if you allow yourself to stay stuck in this impasse, all right? So if you can move forward, all right, through your recovery of however this relates to you, then a personal issue gains resolution, all right? Beautiful. Full moon in Cancer coming up on January 12th, okay? All right, and during this time, from now moving forward to, let's say, January 12th with this full moon coming up in Cancer, okay, take the time for you to heal internally. All right, your insecurities, allow yourself the time to dive deep to create your new beginning internally, so that communication can come out, the balance can fully happen, and you can communicate to others, All right, what's going on inside you through this recovery, okay? Take the time you need for healing. And as you do that, okay, know that your commitment is being tested, okay? What's the commitment being tested? I'm getting Taurus, and no surprise here, is you. Okay, that's what I have for you right now. You've got good things upon the horizon. This is a beautiful reading. All right, thank you for being here. I'm glad you are. All right, and until we meet again, I am grateful. I am also Jamie. And moving forward, you guys, be love, be together, help each other, and go grow. Ha! Get it.